Wow, what a lovely day. Not a cloud in the sky. Oh yeah, there's a few clouds over there. Oh, it's just a beautiful day for middle of March. Well, the sun's out. One of my favourite things is music. So let's tell you a little bit about something I got involved with many years ago and it's still happening today in the town of Burnham-on-Sea. Well, FolkFest was something that started and ran for about 10 years in Burnham-on-Sea. It was a completely free festival, and we had, well, at one point I think we had 10 stages with both music and dance stages, which included not just folk music but predominantly artists, who provided their own material. We didn't want cover bands or any of that kind of stuff. There was plenty of that going on. We wanted original music to be played and wanted to give a platform for people to play original music and introduce that to an audience free of charge. So we charged nothing for it. We managed to get sponsorship from some of the stages which are run inside pubs. Did a lot of fundraising ourselves and we managed to get a little bit of money off the town council, and when we first started out we got a little bit of a grant from the Arts Council, but predominantly it was self-funding. So after 10 years, when it finally ended, we still had about £6,000 in the bank account, and we gave that over to Tanya, who now runs the fabulous BosFest. Slightly scaled down in terms of the number of acts and the number of stages, but it's still a very vibrant festival in the town. And I implore you to come along to Burnham-on-Sea during the summer and see it. So just check the dates. You just look under, just check out BosFest, BOS BosFest on Google, and you'll find it. I'll put a link in the comments below. So in tradition with the FolkFest, it provides music, self-written music by their own bands, and we're not into covers bands and things like that. It's a great opportunity for people to come along and see free bands, really lively bands. There's a mixture of stuff from punk to folk music, and there's open air stages. There are stages inside pubs. So yeah, just go along and see it. It's not just music as well. There's also a fantastic spray jam event which takes place every year. When you come to Burnham-on-Sea, go to the tourist office and they'll give you a little route around the town to see some of the spray art around the town. Here's a little video that we took some time ago, actually just during the times of COVID, to explain a little bit about what spray jam is all about.
Sitting here in the sunshine in the lovely quiet churchyard of St Andrew's Church, you might wonder how a supposedly quiet, sleepy town like Burnham-on-Sea would be able to attract so much fantastic artwork and brilliant music to BosFest. But it all started back in 2016 when the Secret Society of Supervillain Artists decided to have a spray jam here. It was our first event, and in the first year we were the third biggest street art festival in the UK. It was amazing, but it just wasn't everything that Burnham-on-Sea needed. When we came together with BosFest, now we can offer art, music, drama, things for the children, photography, and it'd be a brilliant event and everybody would really enjoy it. This amazing artwork on the outskirts of Burnham-on-Sea is by Sid, otherwise known as Stencil Shed. Now Sid is an incredible artist, as you can see. This has all been created with spray cans, and it's one of many huge murals that he's done throughout the country based on nature. Sid is so good he's been featured on Grand Designs. Have a look for yourself. Oh, one more thing to look out for. The fish at the top have been painted with a special paint that when the sun hits it in a certain direction, it glitters just like it's underwater. Absolutely superb. In a previously quiet alleyway in Burnham-on-Sea is 4 of our fantastic pieces of artwork from BosFest and Spray Jam. The one behind me is by an amazing guy called Keith, who paints as SP0. He's part of a group called Lost Souls. They're sponsored by Posca and they paint all over the world. This is part of a series called Welcome to the Robot Apocalypse. But the twist on the tale is that the robots are actually helping us out. The other artists down here are John Doe with a cheeky nod to Our Majesty. We've got Angus with his tile work, the comma, the mental health thing. This is just a pause, this isn't the end. And also, most spectacularly, we have our Sinking Rat by Andrew Burns Corwell, which is telling us all about the fact that this rat is trying to escape out into the sunlight, but he can't because his love of money and gold is dragging him down. Andrew Burns Corwell is an amazing artist. He hasn't had any formal training, but he had some when he was at school. He's completely self-taught. Paints in oils, and he also paints these absolutely spectacular street art pieces. Come and have a look. John Betterman said that Burnham-on-Sea has got air like wine, and the people who came here came on the railway. Somerset and Dorset railway line is a huge part of our heritage, so Andrew Burns Corwell has painted this on the side of the S&D pub to reflect how important the train was to our town. If you bring your children here to have a look, see if they can spot Harry Potter and his friends on the secret platform. Nestled here in the middle of Burnham-on-Sea, we have the fabulous Victoria Hotel, which is covered in fabulous artworks brought to you by BosFest. Can I take a moment here just to talk about this chap, Damien Nicholson, known as Damo. He'd never picked up a spray can before the spray jam that happened in 2016, and now he's one of Somerset's most exciting street artists. Along here you can see a few of Damo's brilliant natural scenes, some cheeky nods to famous characters by John Doe, and also a little bit further on, another superb After the Robot Apocalypse piece by SP0. So if you come to Burnham, make sure you come and visit this part of town too. It's where a lot of the art action has taken place. People have joked and said that Burnham-on-Sea should be renamed Burnham-on-Doe. John Doe's artwork has become so ubiquitous around our town, but we're very grateful to him for being such a huge supporter of BosFest. He's also painted up at the local high school. So is Andrew Burns Corwell, painted a huge King Alfred mural. You wouldn't expect to see the Trumpster in Burnham-on-Sea, but when BosFest is happening, anything can happen. Andrew's artwork is so clever because there's always something extra that you'll see if you look carefully enough. In this piece of artwork, all of the other snails are wearing dark glasses and they've got barcodes attached. This one has made a break for freedom. Be more Eric the Snail. If you come to Burnham's fabulous Princess Theatre to see a show, then you're missing a secret. Just round the back in the car park is a plethora of amazing artistic work that you can pop out and see during the interval. It features artworks from G, Smudger, Steve Pinchas, the Jacob Deere, Damo, John Doe and Mind Control. Pop down and have a look. Mind Control is one of the most talented young artists in the street art scene, and he was only 15 when he started painting at street art festivals. This piece behind us is the front of a 21 Pilots album cover. He's really one to watch for the future. Fabulous work. The pantomime is at the heart of the Christmas season here at the Princess Theatre, and local artist Damo has decided to paint an enormous tribute to all the wonderful pantomime shows that have gone on here over the years. Enjoy! In my opinion, Irony is one of the greatest street artists in the world, and we were very, very lucky to have him painting here in Burnham-on-Sea. Now if you look at the picture behind me, you can't imagine that one man with a can of spray paint and a photograph has been able to produce this absolutely superb piece of work. It's called The Call of the Sea, and it's all about a woman whose partner has gone off to sail somewhere exciting and not come back to her, and here she is. Now at night, I swear that the lamp glows in the dark. Come and see it in the sunshine and at night. See if you agree with me. We've seen the sea, we've seen the artwork, we've seen our wonderful theatre, and here we are now at the Ritz Cinema and Social Club, another place where people can come and have fun in lovely Burnham. Behind us we have the pièce de résistance of the Spray Jam and BosFest, the amazing piece of work from the excellent artist SP0. What he's done here is he's tried to capture images from 15 different films throughout the 80s and 90s. Have a look, see how many you can find. Spend a bit of time looking, because some are quite difficult to spot. I love this piece here at the Crafty Teacup. It's been painted by local artist Damo, who you've seen around town already. It's a picture of the beautiful Kerry. There's a bit of a story behind how this was painted. Kerry is the daughter of Jazz, who does a lot of the cooking here at the Crafty Teacup, and her ethnic cooking is full of different flavours and spices. So to symbolise this, Kerry was painted in body paint, and then Damo came along and with a spray can and a picture created this beautiful piece of art. I think it sums up the joy that art can bring, which is something they do often here at the Teacup. Come along, have a drink, something to eat, gaze at this, and you might even see the legendary Kerry herself.
So during COVID, obviously we couldn't do much with the way of BosFest, so we ended up deciding, like everybody else was doing at the time, live streaming on Zoom and everything else, just to get Facebook as well, just to get music out and try and keep the event going. So here's just a little snippet of some of that with a fabulous local band providing all their own music, superb band called Easter Town. Have a listen to this.
But this is Easter Town, all the way from Western Supermare. That's a big crowd, I'm telling you. No, not just kidding, just kidding.
All in the world so terrorized, said about your own demise. I for one am least surprised, and I'm not one to glow. I were destined to be beautiful for all to see. You and I, oh, you and I. Hey, was you so obsolete? Why the need to be so free when you're the one who stole? You and I were desperate to be beautiful for all to see. You and I were like a sun of the moon colliding. Now I gotta tell the world I'm sorry about it. All went wrong. Is it any wonder you're so sad? And I gotta tell the world I'm scheming to be left alone. Is it any wonder you're so sad? So sad you had to give up the ghost that kept you near. Round and round in my soul, in my eyes, it's suicide. It's suicide. Yeah! Now I'm nothing more or less. You bring about great emptiness. You have put me to the test, and I have lost control. Yeah, you and I were destined to be beautiful for all to see. You and I. Oh, you and I. Now I gotta tell the world I'm sorry about it. I went wrong. Is it any wonder you're so sad? And I gotta tell the world I'm scheming to be left alone. Is it any wonder you're so sad? Yeah, now. And now I gotta tell the world I'm sorry about it. All went wrong. Is it any wonder you're so sad? And I gotta tell the world I'm scheming to be left alone. Is it any wonder you're so sad? Oh, is it any wonder you're so sad? Yeah, is it any wonder you're so sad? Oh, thank you very much.
So I guess whatever you're doing at the end of August, on the 29th, 30th, 31st of August, that's bank holiday weekend, why not come down to Somerset to Burnham-on-Sea and have a bit of live music. So Friday night, all day Saturday, and then all day Sunday in Manor Gardens Park for the open air Sunday. It's a fabulous event. It's all free. I mean, what else can I say? But if you do come along, there will be people going around with buckets to keep this festival going. It will need some support, so please, please buy raffle tickets, put money in the bucket, and just enjoy yourself. So a big thank you to Tanya and her committee for working really hard all year round to bring BosFest to you free of charge, and bring some of the best acts around on the current scene. They just spend loads and loads of their time looking for new acts. Also, don't forget the spray jam. There's also poetry and other arts-based things. There's often things like clog dancing sometimes. So we'll get all kinds of things going on in the street. There's also a kids zone, so it's very children friendly. It's a very safe environment to bring your kids. So why not come down to Burnham-on-Sea this summer and have a good time at BosFest. We'll see you there.